Dire team pick.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the C Kappa group stages. Our last game of said group stages as we are here with the tiebreakers between Execration and Mineski. It has turned into a best of one. Winner of this game will move on to the playoffs to face up against WG Unity. The loser is absolutely 100% done here in C Kappa, and boy, are we excited to bring you the match. My name is Mont. Joining me today, as always, is the good old boy, Trent Pax. Trent, how do you feel about going into game number 3, my friend?
I don't know. What do I want out of this game, Mott? That's what I need to ask myself.
Hopefully good Dota.
Good Dota. Okay. All right. I can get down with that. We are going to start off with an Axe ban, not coming back. So, didn't go too well, game number 2, but will not be making a third appearance here in the series today. However, Lifestealer's back. He's in. We got Dazzle again. We got Sand King again, but this time we're going to get the Silencer. So, a little bit of flexibility in that pick here for Execration. See what we wind up getting with it.
Yeah, we'll see where they decide to play it. It's a hero that's been picked up a little bit more recently. Global Silence, always good to have. Very good at zoning heroes out with his nuke damage, with Last Word and Arcane Curse. Very, very good hero. And even his Glaives does a lot of damage pretty early on in the game, too. So Execration will have the Silencer to work with in their second overall pick. Sand King worked pretty well for Wen last game. It wasn't the end-all, be-all greatest pick, I think, for them. I think he did really well considering, though, given the hero. Found some good burrow strikes, found some good epicenters. So, and Ninja Boogie, by the way, 3 for 3 now in Dazzle games here for Mineski. So they're going to pick it again, I guess, Trent. I guess they really like that hero.
10 seconds
remaining. I guess so. And with no Axe, we can finally see some Graves.
Yes. Oh, he's so happy, actually. That's actually such a good point. He had to deal with the Axe in the first 2 games. Pretty impressively played, considering. Now, if you're just joining us, I'd highly recommend the VODs for the first game especially. Second game would be not so much. I will say that Mineski have looked good throughout the entirety of this series, despite losing that very close game. I think that they will. I think they've been playing pretty damn well, all things considered. So,
yeah, especially game 2 wasn't. It was close net worth wise, but didn't really feel close. I don't know. I never felt like they were in danger of losing that game after the first 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, that's very true.
So we'll see. But now looking for that hero up against the Lifestealer is the real question for Mineski and Execration. They've taken out the Ursa, classic hero, and they've taken out the Jug, who's not necessarily the best against Lifestealer, but he is a very strong pushing hero. Could have given them a ton of tempo to work with the Dazzle, and then in combination with a fast moving mid, perhaps. Could have just taken over the game from their side. So we'll see if they can really find some sort of an answer here. Maybe a position 4 that could actually help out against the Lifestealer in some way. They're not really the easiest things to find, though. Magic Immunity is a pretty good thing.
One way to deal with it, auto attack damage. Weaver pretty good at that. The Rubik, though, picked up immediately. Very good against said Weaver and Sand King as well. Burrow Strike stealing with Rubik is pretty damn good. Stealing Shikuchi, also pretty solid as well. Very good Rubik game. So Rubik Silencer to come out potentially as the support duo. We'll see if that's going to be the case, if they're going to play Silencer elsewhere.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I'm surprised they picked the Weaver. I'm interested. We'll see where this goes.
Man, they seem just not like Monkey King. Is everyone else just done with that hero? I feel like the hero's still very strong.
I think he's still pretty good. He did receive some nerfs, I think, recently. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I guess, I mean, I've seen teams pick him recently. It's not like the hero is dead,
Surprising. But I don't know, maybe Mineski are thinking about potential position 4, Sand King as well. But yeah, that's probably what it's going to be. Assuming this Omni is more of a 3, I would guess. I would think you'd want to give him a way more farm. He just needs the levels quite a bit. So this seems to fall along pretty closely to some drafts they've done before. And now we just look for that Mushi here in the mid, right? And that could be any of the Queen, the TA, the Lina, Omni, just enabling those heroes very well defensively. So
yeah, a pretty good draft for them. Well, Lina seemed to work out pretty well for him last game, but he was against an OD, and I don't know. He just crushed that. He had some good runes. He just crushed that lane. TA he did well with. He didn't do well. They didn't win the game, but he did really well on his lane as that TA in game 1. Maybe he goes for the Viper. No, but in all seriousness,
or that Veno again too. I don't know. They seem to really like that Veno on Mineski.
Yeah, and that was something he played a lot before he was on the scene, for a long time too. I think Mushi was one of the. I feel like he played a lot of mid Veno, right? Or am I crazy?
I believe so.
I think so.
That annoying Veno guy.
I remember there was I can't remember which tournament it was, but he played it. It might have been in Manila, where he played it a fair bit. I might be wrong about that. I did cast a couple of their games, but I can't remember if that was the case or not. Anyway, next pick coming up for Execration. 1 minute and 13 seconds left on reserve time. As previously mentioned, they have their one. They're looking for their mid, potentially their offlaner as well, unless they want to send Silencer somewhere crazy. But I would imagine it's an offlaner pick here coming out for Execration or a mid hero. And what is available is the question. What is available in the offlane?
We still have the Abaddon potentially.
No, he's banned out.
Never mind. He is first phase banned.
He's banned.
Classic. Okay, good. That's good.
Whoa, the James Tinker.
Dire team
Okay, so we can start to look towards something like that to maybe help him out. So there's still like the Brewmaster. There's still. Jeez, there really isn't that much left, is there? Mix is gone. Axe is gone. Leech is gone.
There's not a whole lot, is there?
Abaddon's gone.
Bat
Darkseer.
Rider, Darkseer.
5 seconds remaining.
Probably not Bat Rider.
The thing about Brew is like, I don't know, he's kind of got this love-hate against. I kind of like him against Omni Knight because if you can get the jump on him and you toss him up in the air, he's just taken out of the fight, right? Which is pretty huge. But at the same time, you can run into a bunch of problems with like Purification does quite a bit of damage early on. You can just like your pandas just start dying. Guardian Angel, I don't know, if you can like disable the whole team during Guardian Angel, it could be really good. Tinker can bots in on top of your Broodlings. You have the Global Silence already up against the Omni Knight too. Maybe Bat Rider is the best with Global Silence.
Really?
Silence initiations.
Well,
yeah. Yeah. No, that's definitely the right ban, right? Because I mean that's like the old classic.
It is actually, yeah. That's a good point. I don't know. Well, that's gone now. So then what? Brew, as you mentioned, Brood Mother Kappa. Kappa no Kappa.
Kappa no is still kind of a hero. I don't know. Pretty annoying. I don't think they can play offlane Puck here.
Mag?
5 seconds.
Maybe?
Oh, yeah,
is that hero dead?
He's like so okay actually. Yeah, I think Mag's pretty fine actually. With the he works out pretty well. I'd give that thumbs up. I think Mag or Darkseer are still fine actually.
I would be surprised if it's not one of those two heroes, or even with the Brew as well, one of those three heroes. I think there's a good chance.
The problem with the Darkseer is that Vacuum has like no combo potential this game.
Yeah, that's true. Well, maybe until you get Ag's refracted laser from Tinker.
Yeah, I guess I mean like control wise though, you'll like get the slow from the wall, and then there's just like nothing.
Yeah, you're
just gonna like walk away.
Yeah. 15 seconds left in reserve time though. We'll see what they're gonna pick up.
There's like no single target.
Oh, forgot about this hero.
Dire team pick.
All right,
Kinda
not bad.
heavy.
Clockwork Lifestealer, good infest bomb.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I do think playing around this Omni Knight is gonna be tough.
Yeah, and this Weaver and this Dazzle, like Grave can reach over cogs pretty easily, especially when it's up to like level 2 and 3.
Defensive capabilities here are outstanding for Mineski, like really good. It might take them a while to win the game. And again, though, they have to push high ground against Tinker. I do think that Weaver is better than some of the heroes they had previously. Although, like, Luna should theoretically be able to crush buildings, but she just got owned. And then Ember Spirit to come out as well, so they now have some extra damage to go with. So,
yep. They needed a hero that could escape out the cogs easily enough, and there weren't that many left that would give them everything they want. Like, I don't think Puck would have been very good. It would have just gotten, like, dragged out or something by Execration. Queen wouldn't have been very good either. So, good. Some problems, I suppose, with just the silencer, right? You have to itemize a little bit differently for the Ember. Get an earlier Yule Scepter or something. We've seen Lotus Orbs come out from Ember Spirits occasionally. Don't really get to go for your Manta too much these days with the, of course, Magic build, but strong hero, good combination with the Omni Knight as always.
And we will see if this is going to work out for Mineski. Again, this is game 3. I think the Mineski draft is pretty good. I think the Omni Knight really hurts Execration a fair bit, and the Dazzles you mentioned. But we will see what is going to end up happening here. Again, game 3, winner of this will move on and play up against WG Unity in the first round of the playoffs. Only 4 teams move on, by the way, so it's semifinals, then right into grand finals. So only 2 rounds.
This is basically lower bracket.
Yeah, essentially.
Like, you're done.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
The other fantastic thing about Omni Knight, though, even though they picked the Tinker after, is just like actually going high ground. You know, you just put repel on someone, and although the downtime is much longer than it used to be, at least it means that it's something that you can just keep spamming and dealing with the laser that way and dealing with the march that way and actually pressure onto these buildings. So if they miss one of the initiations, like if Global Silence is down or they screw up the hook shot or something, then this Weaver is just going to peck away at these towers nonstop, just getting healed and repelled over and over again.
Yeah. Oh, excellent way to start the game. My favorite. And as previously mentioned, Ninja Boogie is in fact going to be the Dazzle for the 3rd time in a row. Bimbo will have to reconnect real quickly. So, Trent, just given the heroes, I think you have the question I'm going to ask is, who do you prefer?
It is a little tough, because initially you might want to just look at this Mineski draft and how they played over the 2 games and say they're looking a little better, but game 1 was this Tinker shit. So, BYB, perhaps he can take over the game again.
Yeah,
His lane, Sand King. I think I'm gonna have to favor. I should be favoring Mineski, so I guess I'll favor Mineski. It just looks like they have the better chance to do this. They have heroes that can last a long time. They're not really pigeonholed into a certain timing. Not that either team really is, but I don't feel like either of these offlaner or the position 4 really need to get off to a good start on Mineski, whereas the Clockwork kind of does. And they could just run to trouble, so.
All right, well.
I'm feeling better about the dire side draft by quite a bit.
I'm with you. I do think that Mineski's, first of all, they have extraordinarily, really skilled players. And I think Execration, I don't want to say they barely won that first game, but it took a lot of effort for them to win. And maybe some mistakes from Mineski as well. Ninja Boogie's dropping a very deep landing ward here towards mid, which, by the way, is...
That's Mushi pinging.
That's Mushi pinging it, yeah. Okay. He's like, is it in range? Or I don't know. I don't know why he's pinging it for, but anyway. Adam was looking for a ward placement, whether or not he got it down. He did.
He did. It was very sneaky, too, and he came back the long way. So I think Kimuel, I don't know, he might miss it here. He thinks he's standing on it. Or near it.
Yep. Yeah, he missed it. He mega missed it. That's huge. Kimuel's going to be bummed out. That is a good ward to place. It doesn't block the camp, but I like the vision that it gives you. See this open
it's kind of
access.
Weird, right? It doesn't feel like a lot for an early game ward. You think about a ward like, right here or something, you're like, oh, this kind of area and like whatnot, but obviously that gets dewarded pretty often, so very sneaky.
It avoids the sentry, which is maybe the most important thing. But some good vision coming out for the Dire. There's one Radiant Observer ward in lane, or close to lane, that gets them some interesting vision at kind of this access point, people walking through here. But in terms of like around the tower in this area, I mean, it's just kind of this area that they get vision of. So it's an interesting ward, but
yeah, it looks like they're probably aware of the laning snare that's going to be coming out here in terms of like Omni Knight, pretty good 1v1er in most snares, I guess. He'll be up against Clockwork, so Clock can mana burn him, which will be generally obnoxious.
Yeah, we'll see if BYB can find himself some early CS and stop win from sort of snowballing and getting some good farm for himself. We'll keep our eyes peeled, see any rotations coming through mid. Maybe like a rotating Sand King with Burrow Strike when he gets some levels. Perhaps not. Kimuel drops a ward here on the high ground towards this bottom rune spot. So a lot of vision placed in this bottom lane. They really want to have all of the information they need when it comes to this laning phase. It is going to be try versus try, and we've seen this before, even in this series. We'll see what can be accomplished here. Kind of lack of lockdown against the Weaver when you only have telekinesis,
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Especially when
he's going to try and start out with the glaives. Try and like orb walk there, around the creep wave and stuff, trying not to draw the aggro perhaps. So very handy in that scenario, but it means he doesn't have his other spells.
Yeah, and it's not like you get the most experience in the world when you're in a tri-lane like this, even when you're pulling. So it's good for certain harass, but I'm not sure it's the best overall. I do believe, though, Bimbo does have a small HP pool, might be able to do some nice damage there, but...
Oh, you might be missed the cogs at the top, sadly, but he's already hit quite a few of them.
Yeah, Wen's already low on mana. He does have a Mango. Degen Aura is going to be... He wants to stick badly, you could tell. BYB, though, Degen Aura doing some serious work. He might need to leave. He does have cogs ready to go. He might use them again here. Size against it when missing out on one CS. Ooh, get the second one. Oh, he only gets one of them.
Yeah, Mango was a really smart choice here. Just you can man up, and then if you ever find that moment, you just immediately pop it and go for the heal. Especially once it gets like level 2 or level 3, and you can really get that swing going. But BYB is going to get so much experience. When we'll get the next pull off, but I think he'll be over there in time to contest. And oh, actually, he only pulls 2, so that means he might not get the range creep.
Right.
So we'll see if BYB can get back over there in time.
But early start right now.
Oh, he's getting like all these under tower.
I mean, all that experience. It's going to get him to level 3 probably.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. Bottom lane, they found Mighty Savior doing some auto attack damage.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, he didn't get that one.
Is he actually owning? I'll get this one.
Oh, yeah, he's owning. He missed one.
That's insane.
Pretty damn good.
Level 3. Bottom lane, they're running at Winter G right now, but Bro Strike range at level 1 is pitiful. So, instead they'll look to Mighty Savior, zone him out. Caustic Finale level 1, but Adam taking a fair bit of damage from the glaive, so that is doing some nice work. I see Tango.
Rage, too, hoping he would try and go back for the stun.
Yeah. All right. Keep our eyes peeled on this bottom lane. This is probably where the action is going to happen. Potential mid kill. Maybe Lucy misplays this or James gets a little too overconfident and walks up to the high ground.
Yeah.
But there shouldn't be too much action here, I would say. Uh-oh. OBS, why are you disconnecting? No. No.
That's no bueno.
It's like it drops like 143 frames and then just DCs instantly. I don't understand why it does that. Reconnection successful. Sick. See you guys in 300 seconds. Excellent. Oh my god, I was dealing with that. They actually killed each other mid. They did exactly what I was going to talk about. Actually, it's just aggressive on both people's parts. But who got first blood? Mushi?
Mushi did, yeah.
All right, well then that's the trade worth for him.
Yep. You got nothing as Tinker on that. You got 11 gold.
Sick. Excellent. Dank. Very dank. That sucks. Mushi feeling pretty good, though. Bottle, boot, CTP's back. Poor man's shield is up, too. Still, bottom lane, last hits 17 for the Weaver. 14, now 15 for the Lifestealer. So a bit of an advantage for this dire team, but we'll see. When up top has 21 to the 15 of the clock. Clock is still getting good farm, but it's a lot of CS for this this Omni Knight. Half the way to level 5 at this point, too.
Oh. Of course, the purification, but damn.
That's a lot of damage.
No shrine.
Shrine, no? He doesn't have one? Wow.
No.
All right, well, time to get this this bounty rune and head home. He knows that his shrine is down, too. Rotation mid. Adam is level 2 Bro Strike ready to go, but James is like, I don't know where he is. I think he might have been spotted rotating over with this ward. Camille is already walking. Deep ward drops down in the jungle so Adam can see anybody farming. BYB and Kimuo, they're like, we can shrine up. Mushi throws up the Searing Chains. Also has an Arcane Rune as well.
Radiant's top tower is
So,
under attack.
some good vision being placed down. But, again, this means that bottom lane gets much more difficult for Mighty Savior to come in and try to get last hits. So,
And Wen is just getting everything up here. Get the most last hits in the game. Fantastic spot to be in as an Omni Knight. BYB finally comes back up top. He's 4 1/4, so he's still on his way to 6. That'll be the biggest moment for the Radiant for sure. It's when he tries to make a rotation. But he is definitely not going to be there before Mushi, so that means Ember Spirit will not be a viable target, more than likely.
yeah. And it seems as if, Trin, correct me if I'm wrong, that Mineski are winning just about every lane here. I mean, they're kind of going even in mid, but after that first blood, it's still pretty tough.
Yeah. Yeah, they're owning. They're in big trouble. And, like, this Clockwork, I don't know.
You're not
See,
sure,
like, the problem I have with this hero is he can't farm. And so he needs kills, but you're picking him into a team that I don't know how you're going to kill him.
Burrow Strike, Shadow Wave damage, Caustic Finale. See you later, Mighty Savior. Man, I thought they were going to go too deep for that, but they killed. That Shadow Wave damage is insane, even at level 2. Wow. They just owned that Lifestealer. Well,
I guess maybe if BYB hooks Wen, they can win fights. And
not
they can
easy.
just like keep picking onto this Omni, but
Oh. Camille might actually live because that's telekinesis. Yeah, looks like he will. Also has the Windlace. Remnant in onto James. Sleight of Fist, Flame Guard coming out. Mushi finds himself a nice pick. James will fall again. TP way too late from Kimuel. He just got his boots
yeah,
as well.
haste runes are pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. Yeah, they are pretty nice. That will put Mushi on top of the net worth chart. 3,000, 2,500 for Wen on the Omni Knight. It is starting to get troublesome here for this Execration squad.
Never refuse gold given.
wonder if Wen just goes Midas here. I feel like I would be so tempted to.
Well, perhaps.
Like, levels are just amazing on this hero. Gold is amazing.
All right, well.
Man, he has some awesome talents. 20% XP, 75 cast range, 6 mana regen. Damn.
That is pretty nifty. Yeah, that's nice. Burrow strike mid, Flame Guard to come out. They have Searing Chains ready. They will use them. Jump in. They've used the laser. The Flame Guard, it's not enough damage. He finds himself in that little corner, and Mushi might fall here. They were ready for this dive. Last word comes out, and the creeps will take him down. Mushi gets dropped. They rotate everybody except the Lifestealer. Still on the top of the net worth, but a big turnaround kill there for Execration. They desperately needed something like that.
Almost hooked at him, too.
Yeah, hookshot missed, though, but very close. So now Mushi's dead for another 10 seconds or so, but again, Lifestealer really not fighting too much down bottom in comparison to the Weaver. 44 last assist, 30. So we'll see what ends up happening. When building into a Midas. Okay.
Yes, those BYB.
Man, it's one of those games, huh?
Yeah, Midas Gaming. It's back, ladies and gentlemen. I like Midases. I don't know. They're a cool item.
I'm iffy about it. I like Midases when I purchase them, but I don't know.
But whenever your teammates buy them, it's like, oh, that's a bad Midas. Can't be good.
No. I mean, if they
Never
get
gonna
it early enough, it's great. Mighty Savior going to have to use the rage now. Auto attack damage from Bimbo. Time lapse not available, but he just Yakuchis himself away, and they find another big pickup onto Mighty Savior. And I don't think he'll be building a Midas anytime soon. He is 1,500 gold away. So good luck.
Yeah, it's not looking too hot.
No.
And there
There
goes
goes the
Mushi
tower.
again. So his Veil's almost done.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. He's going to have such an early Veil. Then the 10% spell amplification coming out in 2 levels for him, too. TP's coming in, Mighty Savior. Another hero along with him, of course, that is Winter G, who is level 3. Experience-wise, he is the lowest in the game. Ninja Boogie and the Rubik are level 4, and then everybody else after that is up to 5 at this point. So, top 3 net worth chart, though. Trent, it is all dire all day. And the Sand King's not too far behind either.
Omni is just so firm, though. Midas recipe flying out.
Yeah, Glove's face.
Go and clean up this camp and then get the glove.
It's pretty nifty. A lot of farm for the Omni Knight, and soon going to be even more because of that Midas. Bimbo, we'll see. He's building into Dragonlance this game. Remnant 4, they want to go after Mighty Savior again, but instead they'll have to turn their attention to Winter G. Another Remnant. Arcane Curse comes out, will be a little annoying for Mushi and crew, but they will find themselves yet another kill. And Mushi is about, say, 400 gold from his Helm of Iron Will. Again, with this tower falling too, it's going to give him some extra money. They really wanted to clean up this tier 1 tower, which is why they rotate him over there. Adam, by the way, has been given mid throughout all of this time because, again, Mushi can rotate in and get kills. By the way, James won't have those early bots like he had in Game 1. It'll take a little bit longer. Not too much longer, but it'll take a little bit longer for him to pick those up. And there's that Midas for the Clockwork, too. So, yeah, does he actually get his earlier
Now
than
that's
when?
pretty impressive.
Yeah, he got his earlier than when. But I guess
Yeah.
there's Arcanes that he picked up, so that's the difference maker.
Considering, though, he was like almost 2 levels behind the Omni Knight. He's really caught back up.
Mm-hmm.
And without any direct kills to himself, he got the 1 assist, but hasn't really been able to rotate and make those plays happen. So, when you're saying, like, one of the big problems I had with this clock in general was just that this game probably looks like it's going to be going later and later if your team wins it with the Tinker and whatnot. So, Clockwork runs into trouble, but the Midas will help. It's just like, you know, it's still not comparable to even like an Abaddon. Like, he just farms so well with the Photic Shield and Midas, and of course he usually builds in these Radiances and things. And you have the Bat Rider, who farms exceptionally well too. So I'm sure that's probably what they would have picked. So it was a smart ban by Mineski, but I'm still a little bit shaky on if Clock was the answer or not. A lot of the game riding on him. So Mushi now has his Veil, and we'll see who his target is going to be. Adam, did he bring a smoke? He did not on Mushi there. So him and Adam still probably just going to group up and start moving. I bet there's a smoke on the courier. So they didn't pop it onto Mushi in time, losing a little bit of efficiency here, but Adam will run back and get it.
It's fine. Mushi is going in. TP's aplenty. Mushi really wants his kill. Sleight of Fist. He's so low. The cogs come out, and now he's going to fall. Spell stolen. It is the Searing Chains. Mushi,
Just saying.
hello?
Just saying. If they brought the smoke, Adam would have been there, and they would have killed Tinker.
Radiant structures are
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you dive the tier 1 tower, force 3 TPs, and then die. I don't know. That seems... Mushi's a legend in his own right, but sometimes he does some crazy stuff. It would, if it worked out there, it would have been incredible, but he didn't have any mana left.
Yeah.
So that's one way to do it, I suppose. And that actually gets the Tinker above Mushi. So a couple of maybe questionable kills. Kimuel, by the way, steals Burrow Strike, level 4 Burrow Strike.
Beautiful.
That's huge.
That's a smoke-worthy steal right there.
I think so, too. Are they going to do it, Trent?
Like, let's go.
They've got Winter G. Come on, guys.
The only problem is
He bought another one. You already have one. Come on. There's the other smoke.
That's like me, dude. I walk around with like 6 of those things.
Yeah, I've
Don't
noticed.
smoke for the first half hour. It's like, let's go. Teammates are too busy with their Midases.
I waste all my smokes. I use them so quickly when I buy them. Oh, are they going to walk past each other? No. Kimuel. Ah, man. They broke the smoke, and they have no idea where this person is. If they run around him in the tier 1, it would actually be hilarious. And they might almost see him here.
He's so sad. He's Burrow. Maybe he can make a great escape.
They see him now. They're going to go for him.
Oh, that flares the Adam? I don't think
I don't know. I don't think so. Here, yeah, I believe this is a dead Rubik. Purification. He didn't even get to use the Burrow, man. So disappointing. I like pressure the tier 1 tower. Flares being flown. And James now with Boots of Travel, so this is where it gets a bit easier.
Dazzle's not here, so that's one less thing for Clock to worry about, but still very difficult.
Dire's top tower is under
Mushi taking a lot of damage. Hook shot. Global. He might be in trouble. They have no Dazzle last word, as you had mentioned, and they get the kill. Man, they are just, I don't know what is happening right now for Mineski with Mushi.
That was just not even thinking about Global, I'm sure. Might have not even thought he was 6. I mean,
that might have been it.
He's been super low level.
Yeah, he's been really low level. Wow, that is crazy. And Mushi will die again. And now the Clockwork somehow is topping the net worth on his team. Interestingly
Such a
enough.
classic. You're playing this Ember hero. Your team's pushing. You're like, I have an Omni. Or I have a Dazzle. Where's my Dazzle?
Where was the Omni? I don't even think I saw a Purification.
He was sitting there, but he couldn't do anything.
Man.
The silence.
Oh, good point. Yeah, the Global came out. You're right.
And of course,
they need
Greaves.
You need Greaves so bad. I was just going to say, it's just like desperately. Anyway, this game has gotten a lot closer despite Mineski having a significant advantage in the early game. There was once a 4,000 net worth advantage, is now down to about 3. So it's still, again, going pretty well for Mineski, but
bottom.
Oh, going to find a kill potentially.
Nice. That
Good Burrow Strike out, but they're still going to chase down the flares there, the auto attacks, and they won't dive the tower. They thought about it. Hookshot, not enough mana. The Urn taking Adam down, but it won't be enough. 34 HP. He will TP home. Flare not ready, it looks like. BYB's also heading out. Man, if that flare was on a 1 second earlier, that would have been huge for them. But
I really thought he nailed it, too. Just like the way that he positioned himself and started the battery assault so that when the stun came through, he would still be stunned after, which he was. And they still couldn't catch up. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah. All right, here comes the march, making the tier 1 tower top easily defended. Tier 1 tower mid also still alive. They wanted to get that before the Boots of Travel came out on the Tinker, but both of those towers are still up and fighting for him. The mech is done for the Omni Knight. When he gets that Guardian Greaves, it gets a lot easier for him. Taking off the Global Silence, able to get off the Repels. The Guardian Angels will make things a lot easier for his team. So that should be coming soon.
Missing this ward is really painful. Oh, I wonder if he's... Yeah, he is, too. Nice. Very well done by Kimuel to put a second one down. Right here.
Oh.
This sentry was down, and it was like literally just outside. So he comes back and puts out a second sentry, just knowing that they had been back here, and there must be a ward here somewhere.
Yeah, that's a good call. There are some other deep wards. This one in particular towards the tier 2 tower in mid. But that's, I don't know, I think the ward behind the tier 1 is probably more important for them to deal with.
Yeah,
now.
it would have like guaranteed this tower for them. Plus, it's going to spot when Mighty Savior actually shows up to go for a infest bomb. But surprisingly, he doesn't TP for this. I think a lot of people would TP in the Lifestealer and then put him in the Clockwork and then try and go for this play. But they're going to go without it. Now, the Dire are scanning near the shrine, so they don't really suspect this has already happened. But Execration are in here very deep with few resources.
Kimuel was alone for a moment there. And the smart play for Adam not to go for it, thinking there would be heroes behind Kimuel, but if he actually goes for that Burrow Strike, they just get a free kill, essentially. But you're right.
Lifestealer, he shows back up in the lane, immediately Omni pings.
They're like, let's go.
Oh, what's this guy doing? He's not here.
Yeah, so they feel a bit more comfortable Mushi's still farming mid, but again, ever since those 2 deaths right in a row, he's kind of lacking behind now.
Yeah, he's chilling out.
Smoke comes out from Mineski, was not spotted. They're going to run right into Kimio more than likely.
He is not feeling himself, Mott.
No, he's not feeling himself. Listen, I know. Burrow Strike comes out. They will find out this Winter G. Global Silence is forced. Repel is up onto the Sand King. Global Silence still there. Fade Bolt coming out. Mech comes in from Wen. Still silenced up with the last word this time. Ninja Boogie gets the grave off in time. They're not going to find anything here. Adam, Burrow Strike, trying to fight up against Kimio. Blinks away. Just trying to get himself out. Looks like they might all make it away, but BYB gets the hook shot. Adam, Burrow Strike up in 3. He might be able to make it up, but no. The battery assaults and auto attack damage is more than enough. They do not get the tier 1 tower. It does take some beating, but man, again, just good global. They can't kill him in time. They really need Greaves to the Omni Knight. Uh-oh.
That was a sick recovery from what was the defensive global.
Yeah, I would say so.
Oh, Kimo. Oh.
Nice. Good Shikuchi. Very good Shikuchi. All right. This game gets a bit more interesting now. The net worth is even, Trent, at this point. So, we got some time. This game might be going late, I believe. Mighty Savior's caught up pretty well. He did get that Midas, and so he has his armlet too. So, yeah, this is going all of a sudden extraordinarily well for Execration. I don't... Mineski had such an advantage, and they just... Some miscommunication, some misplays, give that lead right back over, and make it even at this point in the game.
Tinker's really firing back, too. I mean, this Omni, he still sits on top of the net worth chart, and so... He could have Greaves now, but he's actually... Oh, no, okay.
He has the Greaves and the 4-staff recipe, yeah.
Yeah. Whew. So, he should be picking that up in just a moment here.
He'll have him momentarily. Repel up to Bimbo. Just pushing is not... He really needs this Deso, I think. This is one of those games where you really need Deso as Weaver, and he's about to buy it. It's like 400 gold away from having it. It's going to be
Probably
so
deny
huge.
this, though.
Yeah. I would imagine. There it is. Silencer will take it down, so even all of that effort put into the tower is still denied by the Silencer. And they are giving a lot of room to Mushi. He is catching back up, but he can't farm as fast as Tinker can. It's just not possible for him to do so. Clockwork, again, still somehow top of the net worth for his team. This Midas is paying dividends. He's up to 3.7k gold on this Clockwork.
Dude, he's doing a Radiance.
Is he really?
He must be.
That's
There's
insane.
like no other reason he would hold the match gold.
Hook shot. He's going to find a kill.
X.
Man, they blow away that Ninja Boogie Dazzle so quickly. Jesus. And Fest out.
He buying a
battery
relic.
Let's
EYB.
see. Do it,
EYB
dude.
God.
Do it. Do it. Sell your stout show or something.
Oh.
Where? What?
Oh. Is he just buying Ags?
He might just buy Ags.
We've been pretty God tier. Not gonna lie.
I still like Ags this early on. It's pretty insane.
Oh yeah. No, I mean it's still amazing.
I'm surprised he hasn't gone Blade Mail or something, but... Burst Strike, they will find James. The Swarm will come out. Perhaps it will connect, but they won't go any further.
I mean, they even had Global, but not even panicking. They're like, nah, he's fine.
Damn, dude. Yeah, to hold that ability is kind of insane. Meanwhile, Mighty Savior's top lane, forcing out a TP.
Dude, please buy this relic, BYV. You'll be my best friend forever. I will praise you until the end of time.
Nope.
Oh, you broke my heart.
Yeah, you can actually pinpoint the moment Trent's heart broke there. It's just...
It's so hard to pass up. I mean, Agnes is just God tier on this hero. It's amazing, and even the smaller items are so good, like 4 staffs and blade mails. But the Agnes is super strong. It just turns him into a whole other hero, like a completely other level.
It is nuts.
Plus, like Radiance is just. I mean, that's a massive money sink into not that much utility. You really need 4 staffs.
Yeah, I was wondering why you wanted it so much. I mean, it just.
I don't know. It's 20 minutes in, dude. You have a Tinker. This game.
You know it's going late, I guess, but. Still,
I just saw a lot of value.
What if all of a sudden they start taking fights and they lose all of them? You know?
How can you lose with Radiance Clock?
I don't know. Global Silence comes out. Greaves is there. They've got the Purification. Did they get the time lapse off? They absolutely do. The Repel is up now, too. And here comes the Epicenter. Adam, get in there, buddy. Come on. Damn it. They drop the Sentry. Telekinesis. He doesn't have time lapse to get the laser. He goes too deep. And they get the kill anyways. And now here comes the Tinker along with the Lifestealer Boogie. He's able to get up the open wounds. They have any disables. Battery Assault. Oh, they don't get him. Ninja Boogie again with a God tier TP. But still, they take down 2 of the top net worth heroes. And they get a 3rd with James finding the Ember Spirit. Mushi getting dropped too. James gets himself a double kill. Too deep for Mineski again. Man.
That was the without Aghanim's fight too. Like he hookshot before it was delivered, so that was the full cooldown that he just had that time.
You imagine if he had his, like, he would have had 3 hookshots in that fight, and he's going to have a lot more now. Hookshots back off cooldown, baby. 12 seconds from here on out for this ability.
And he's already on his way into that 4th staff too, so just...
He's crushing
Very
it, man.
nice game.
Like, he was top of net worth. He is finally... James is starting to see, okay, well, I'm a tanker. I should be top net worth, and he is.
This is insane. How do you have 9,400 gold on Clockwork?
I don't know. I don't know.
5-0 and 3, 100 last hits. Midas, just...
We were talking about that 1v1 lane.
The whole idea of the money bonus on it now, though, right? Like, Midas does give a lot of cash.
It does. Hook shot, beautifully done. Will find himself Ninja Boogie. He will get off the grave. Battery assault, another hook shot ready to go. They will find this kill potentially on James. If the remnant comes through, they blow him away, so the trade is not worth it. And now they might find Clock too. Rooted up, he's got the hook shot. Can he get away? Walks in front. Mushi was there, and BYB will fall. Bimbo gets himself a double kill. Great turnaround fight that will lead straight into Roshan. A bit too aggressive perhaps this time for BYB, and he gives away an unstoppable spree to Bimbo. Huge pickup for him.
Great time to have this Desolator too.
Man, even with Deso, they still take this Rosh so slowly, man. Jesus. Mushi, there's no auto attack damage at all. Finally getting low. They will get Rosh. They will get the Aegis. Lifestealer has picked up his Deso. But, all right, turnaround fight. It was Execration leading 2,000 net worth. Now it's sort of dwindling a little bit. We'll see. They'll push into this tier 2 tower. James is back up, though, and makes it a lot harder to push in as the March is ready to go.
This 4-staff for Wen is huge, too, because he has the plus 75 cast range talent. He also went for the GPM over the XP gain, too, so it's helping him get the items, but it's kind of crazy. He's already level 15 even without that bonus.
Even with the Midas nerf as well.
Game. Yeah. Does just mean, though, that like now that he has this mobility, it's just so much better for this hero. Yeah. Actually going to be in the position now. He can Greaves off, he can save the Ember and the Weaver, and it's like a whole new game for him now. So,
we'll see if they can turn it around.
Yeah, honestly, I'm still feeling fine about Mineski.
Yeah, I'd say so. Even with
they have a much better building hitter this game in the Weaver with Omni.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to say when they had a Luna in the last game with a TA, but Tinker was pretty ownage against that. Uh-oh, Infest Bomb. They have Shikuchi stolen by Kimio. Blinks in, looking for a lift. Ninja Boogie's going to get caught, and should be a kill. Can't get the grave off in time, so they will find themselves another Dazzle pick. Just that type of game for Ninja Boogie. Only dying 3 times, though, so he doesn't have the highest death count, even despite this game. By the way, DD for the Weaver. Tinker's going to come in. Ninja Boogie just Shikuchi's away. How close is the Tinker to Ags?
Oh, they found Clock. Hello.
Oh, that's not good. He's probably dead. DD was picked up for Bimbo. Purification comes out. And, well, at least Mighty Savior split pushing top lane. Kimuel being cheeky.
Just gonna be careful. They do have some sentries.
Uh-oh. Top lane Rage looking for Mushi, but he's just coming to defend. I think Mushi also has Remnants back towards mid if he wants to. TP out coming in. The Rage TP came through from the Lifestealer so that he doesn't get caught. The push continues mid, if you can call it that. This March is clearing the creep before it even gets there. So tough. Classic Tinker.
Yeah.
They're going to head bottom instead. Diffusal Blade picked up for Bimbo. He had the BKB queued up before that, but he just goes straight into Diffusal, picks that up, and now let's see what happens next.
I like that. I think just because you got the Aegis, too.
Yeah.
Just try and go very aggressive.
Mighty Savior, buddy. I don't know about this.
It's a tough pick, though.
Epicenter. Oh, no. Oh, he's going to walk back?
Oh.
They backed up already. That sucks.
And then the scan comes out, too.
Yeah.
Even then, I don't know if they would have been able to get it.
No, it would have been tough for sure. Even with Diffusal, even with the Desolator, it's still not easy to bring that hero down. Smoke up, though, and they're trying to fight in their own jungle. It's going to be tough to find a Shikuchi walk up there from Kimuel. They drop a sentry, but it's only another sentry. Shikuchi, they will go right past each other. Going to jump in sentry. Telekinesis is there. They have the last word. Global will come out. They have the Greaves. Purification Repel is up. They blow away the Silencer already, and James is going to be next. James would be a huge kill, and it's a double coming out for Bimbo. Yes, they will lose the Dazzle once more. I don't think they give a damn. And they're going to push mid now. Like, thank God, no March for 46 seconds. We're in. We can find another tower.
It's crazy how much one hero can hold you off like that, but yeah, we're finally in. Well, jeez. Bruh, I know you have that Shikuchi. You're a man.
His Shikuchi blink, he is going in.
Too much for me.
Alright. This tower should fall relatively quickly. Blink burrow, they will find Camille, but he got the Shikuchi off just in time. Telekinesis, now the triple remnant coming in. It might have been W. Good hook shot and fest bomb out as well. Adam in trouble. They get the grooves off, but it's a little too late. They will remnant it away potentially. Mushi trying to get out now. They don't have epicenter, reminds you, because they just he just died anyway, so it doesn't matter. But Tinker back up in 5. Hook shot again. Mushi caught once more. Cogs, he was going for the push, but Mushi's able to walk up. Telekinesis ready to go, but he can't quite get it off in time as the steering change is there. Battery Assault, and BYB is on him. Quite on Rice. They get an easy job done there.
What a defense.
Yeah, that
no
was nuts.
Tinker.
I can't believe they saved that tower.
They dive. And he was holding this remnant here. I don't know, was someone squatting on it or something? But
I don't know why he didn't use that one. I
mean, he was out of mana near the end, but damn.
Somebody might have been on that. I don't know who it was. Maybe the Lifestealer or something. I don't know what was going on there. That was a crazy chase, to be fair. But the net worth keeps going back and forth. It's all over the place. Bimbo was like, I desperately need a BKB for this global.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
I can't believe how much better Diffusal used to be. Maybe it's not so much... I guess just silences and everything were so much weaker than they are now. Silence is owned now. It's so hard to itemize against them.
It is, yeah. Global silence. Great ability.
Top-notch stuff.
It is. I mean, it won them a couple of those fights early on in the game, and yes, it's getting harder for them to win fights with Global now, but it's at least making it difficult for Mineski to play around. I have a feeling this game could go for a very long time, Trent. You know, we might get out of this game, and we might have to get ready for Betway right after. I don't know.
I got to change tires today, man. I got to take the winters off.
I have to take a shower.
I have a schedule.
Yeah. Man, let me tell you, if this were to go for another 2 hours, I would be in some serious trouble. Because I need to take a shower.
Hear you. Yeah, how long until Betway?
We have like 3 hours. 3 hours, I think. 3.5 hours actually from right now. So we've got a while. So if this game goes that long, we'll
just roll right into it, guys.
Yeah.
Stick around. We're gonna have Empire Cloud9 later. It's gonna be great.
Which, by the way, I'm really excited for.
I'll just be on the panel. I'll take the webcam in the driveway. And
Trent, what are you doing out there?
I just gotta change the tires here, guys. Hold up.
Oh man, maybe one day that'll happen. Mushi bottom lane. He's fine. They're pushing top. Here comes the march. Here comes the tanker. Adam is in the trees. He is right next to Kimuel. He's like, he is close enough to burrow him, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Oh no, he definitely is. But it's just like, who's gonna help me?
Man, he is getting so
and
much
they see the
vision.
silencer too. He's just like, oh, I want to stun these two supports so bad.
He doesn't want to go into march though.
Like Mushi.
Yes.
Get over here.
Mushi, please.
Oh, that's entry.
Wow, I can't believe that. That's insane.
Destroyed. And then immediately silencer pings.
How?
You would think they had a cliff ward or something.
How do they do that?
God tier, I guess.
That's insane. His sentries have been on point, man. I don't know. Kimuel's he's killing it. All right, well, here we go. The rappel is up. We've done some damage to the tower. Meanwhile, that tier 2 mid is still alive. James walks up. Oh, I think they just missed him. Adam forced his way almost onto the cliff. Not that you can, but it would have been pretty funny. He's actually just avoiding these... oh, Link. Spell steal. Shikuchi, easy. Meanwhile, look at what's happening bottom. Mighty Saber's like, yeah, they don't have a Tinker, so I can push really easily. This is pretty simple. Mushi was looking for a Remnant, Searing Chain, something like that. I don't know. Adam's back, baby. He's still in. But guess what? That tower down bottom is gone, and Mighty Saber's like, I can just keep pushing. They're going to have to come back home at some point. And that seems to be the case. Roche, by the way, was back up in 38 seconds. Mushi TPing in. Here we go. They might try to finally go for something here. They really want this tower. Bimbo just doesn't do enough damage to it on his own. It's still troublesome. And here we go. The push commencing. This tier 3 tower is taking about half of his HP. Burrow strike with the rage is there. They have no way of stopping this, and he's going to be able to get out just fine. And so they lose tier 2. They don't get the tier 2 they were pushing top lane. They lose maybe half HP on this tier 3 tower. Not great, Mineski.
This is one of the best feelings, man, when you're playing this Life Stealer or this Juggernaut hero and they have no way to stop you from doing that. You can just play to the limit. Like, yeah, they have decent raw right click, but as long as you're at like 75% HP and you want to try and rage TP, you're getting out of there.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
It's like so unlikely
they just
they
have
kill
no
you.
They have no way of locking him down.
They don't even have a way to itemize into it. Like, there is just
Short of like an MKB for a Weaver. Getting
yeah,
many
even that
bashes.
doesn't, because the bash doesn't go through.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's magic, isn't it?
Yeah, so it'll just be like they have nothing.
Yep, you're right. Well,
Bad life.
yeah, it is very sad.
Omni Abyssal or something. Nice steal of the
That was
haste by
pretty
BYB.
sick. I didn't even see it, but that was pretty sick, I can imagine.
That's a mental victory right there.
It is. They're already, I think in the mental department, I'm pretty sure Execration are already winning pretty hard after that last, like, minute and a half.
Yeah, plus, like, the earlier Mushi deaths against the, like, the Global Silence and stuff. Just a couple of those. You're
right.
feeling pretty good if you're Radiant.
Here it is, Trent. You go Abyssal on both Weaver and Ember Spirit. That's how you stop them from doing this. I know it's great. Trust me. It'll work.
I like the Orchid pickup. It's good. As long as you can get him before the Rage, obviously. Silence, pretty obnoxious.
Yeah, that is true. Unless they have, like, a Lotus.
Oh, nice. You see this? They warded in smoke. And they caught it on the Observer Sentry combo here. Immediately started being pinged by the Silencer, so really paying attention there.
Yeah, they know something's up. They will break out of the smoke immediately. Backdoor protection still there, so Bimbo can't quite get any damage done. James is going to be up here momentarily, but this might be enough time for Mineski to get this tier 2 tower. Just kidding, it's a glyph. Although
I mean,
they still
the
probably
thing,
will
though.
get this, but
Like, you're all smoked and you do this, and it doesn't matter if they know you're here. Like, there's... Like, all it means is they don't know how many heroes or where they're positioned exactly. Kimo, that was actually insane. What are you doing? You're a madman.
he's crazy.
I can't believe he just did that.
Did he?
Who just does that?
Did he get it? Man.
No, Mushi just came over and killed his little sentry. I'll have to put another sentry down.
Still, though, I mean, like, you gotta admire him. He's been playing so ballsy this game. How many deaths does he have? Only one.
Yeah.
What a great Rubik game. Cameo. He's going
Gotta
to
love
Ags
stealing
next
Shikuchi. Very handy. Player will skip rush.
to. Oh, they have to go
They're
back again. The tier 3 tower getting pushed in. Mighty Savior's just like, I'll live bottom for about a couple of days, and then, you know, you guys can take Roche. I'll take your tier 3 tower and racks. It'll be great. It's a good trade. Going AC, by the way. Good luck once he gets that. It's already kind of hard to bring him down. I got it. I think Execration are in a fairly good spot. Are they going to kill Mushi here?
Ooh. Invis rune.
Chikuchi? No, he's
There's
just
a lot
gonna...
of damage they need. Tinker's coming. He's rearmed.
Oh, man. Wow.
I think that was enough damage.
That was, I think, a little bit more than
That's
enough
probably
damage.
about right.
Yeah. All right, here's the problem with going Roche right now. Again,
Yep. Flares bashed.
Mighty Savior did TP. He doesn't go for the split push. I thought he might have. Tinker can, I guess. Oh, there's a ward up there. They should know that something is up now. They should know that there's some vision up there. They really want this Roche for the Radiant. This could become problematic if they're not careful. Still, though, no Mushi for 48 seconds. You can't really fight 4 versus 5. And there's Global Silence up again. Just a lot of abilities here. Spell. Spell block broken. A dust up as well to make sure there's no Weaver in there. Open wounds. He's getting bashed.
timing.
BKB. He gets it. He will get the Aegis as well. Global Silence to come out as well. Weaver walks in trying to find Mighty Savior. Gets forced out by BYB. But there's the Burrow Strike. Can he stay alive? He cannot. They will get the Aegis down. Can they find anything else? This is going to be tough. They've already lost Rubik 2. They get the cogs off. The Guardian Angel is there. Wen now trying to man fight. Battery Assault still up. Burrow Strike's there as well. Shrine was already used, by the way. Here comes Winter G and the Tinker. They're all trying to get to the low ground. Heat-seeking missiles coming through. Hookshot misses. Splits both of them. BYB, if he had hit that, would have been beautiful. Instead, they only get, I believe, the Sand King out of it. And the Roshan Aegis, I guess. But Aegis is already gone. So it could have been a lot worse for Mineski, though.
Yep. No, it's not too bad at all, I don't think.
All right.
AC for Execration, but they're going to infest up, try and get aggressive with it.
Ooh, he's going Hex on BYB. I love it.
Yep, it's a good call. Man, I was privileged enough to see the, what is it, plus 10-second battery assault duration for the first time the other day when Sunsfan was playing it.
Mhm.
That is crazy. It's literally toggled battery assault.
Is it?
You have it infinitely.
That's
Pretty
insane.
cool.
Oh, boy, do they kill him quickly. He's dead for 76. This time it does a buyback, but...
It looks like he has an Echo Saver or something on Mighty Savior. Like, it's crazy how much burst he has even without it. But just with the Midas giving you so much attack speed...
I do think that Ember is rather paper thin. He only has like 15
Yeah.
armor or something like that, 14, 13. So it's not like he is the most survivable hero in the world, even with Flame Guard. But
He's getting owned.
It's looking, again, a lot like Game 1, but I would say more so, way better for Execration in this game. Like, they have held their towers. There's just not enough damage for the Weaver to take him down pretty much on his own, even with Repel. Now the Tinker is picking up a Dagon instead of going for the Aghanim Scepter. He went Dagon, Bloodstone this game. And we'll see if they can take high ground here. Again, they have 30 seconds without Mushi, unless he wants to buy back, which I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. There is the Orchid, which, again, you talked about a way to deal with Mighty Savior. That's it. Bro Strike comes out. Shadow Wave comes through as well. The Glyph is up. They're going to lose this Tier 3 tower, I think, one way or the other.
Yeah, you're just holding global, too. It's just so difficult.
Group Wave is going to walk right on in, and they should be able to take it. Rage will be back up at that point. Well, maybe not.
Honestly,
just leave.
Like, BYB could just hookshot in back line. And even if he dies, they could probably get a Rax in one of these scenarios now the Glyph is gone. Like, if they all 5-man back there.
I was surprised they backed up. There's a DD they were going to find because of it, though, which is pretty insane. But Smoke is going to come out here. Is not spotted. Mineski did it inside their base.
Imagine if they didn't kill that Aegis in the pit, though.
Scan.
How much trouble they'd be in.
Yeah, true. Adam forcing forward. Sandstorm comes out. They might back away. Burrow Strike misses. Will they take the fight on the Radiant side? It looks like no. And Vision will see Adam. Won't see anybody else. The smoke hasn't broken yet. Mushi very deep in. Hex has been picked up. That's what they were waiting for. Mushi.
Mushi.
Is he going to be spotted? I don't know. I think they did see him. He's going to remnant it back through. BYB's got the hook shot, and he just misses it to the right. Mushi just got away in time. Hookshot is back up in a couple of seconds, 6 in fact, but...
Still have global.
Have the Infest Bomb ready. Imbo nearby. Hookshot. This time it will connect, and they will blow him up. No, the Grave gets out in time. Great Grave from Ninja Boogie. They get off the global. Can they turn this around? Mighty Savior getting low. Glimmer Cape coming out. The Diffusal Blade charge is doing some serious work. He has to rage, but he's sitting at low HP. No Infest. Hookshot comes out. Mushi, can he finish it off? It looks like no. They still might get Kimuel. Winters, you trying to man fight as well. This is not going well for Execration. Mighty Savior somehow gets out by the grace of BYB himself.
Yeah, seriously.
And he will give his life for it, it looks like. But that could have been, again, so much worse. Wow, what a turnaround there from Mineski.
That was that the first Grave?
I believe so.
I mean, in terms of, like, it's the first big one I remember this game. Maybe it's just been kind of a weird game or something.
That was Mushi, right? That got caught?
Yeah, it was Mushi. Yeah. That was all Ninja Boogie saving him up at the Grave there. And
man,
I think they also popped the Guardian Greaves early on which was really smart, I think. Because generally you just, like, want to hold until the global silence, but it wasn't coming out. And so he felt pressure to just use them to make sure he saved Mushi. So he was silenced for the full duration of the ulti, but it didn't matter.
Yeah, since they saved him, it was
smart
perfect.
Call.
They did so much damage to that lifesteal. I was surprised, but again, not enough to bring him down.
I mean, that's the thing about lifesteal, right? That's the classic. If you just don't get him in that burst, though, you're in so much trouble because teams are going to pick these heroes. Like even just the Yule Scepter on Mushi, it's going to give him a chance to escape. You can just remnant Yules right away and then be able to use it back like a puck. And then this Omni Knight's here, this Dazzle's here. If they can't blow them up, big trouble. So just need that sync a little bit better there with the Tinker and whatnot to make sure we're getting that Dagon at the exact same time. But 16 Bloodstones on James means this lane is every lane is exceptionally difficult for Mineski to push.
Yeah, that's the thing. The late game potential with that Bloodstone is insane. I mean, I know they got that last fight and they got a tier 2 tower out of it, but realistically, they need to kill Tinker probably twice, maybe even 3 times in order to actually really be able to push high ground at any point.
And when he gets bots too, he can do
what?
that. Like...
He remned it away from the hook shot. Great burrow. The Hex is there. Mushi wants to turn this around potentially. The Veil is up. They're going to find the Searing Chains at BYB. He will go for the immediate TP, but the Yule Scepter is there. Wen is up as well. Drops the Repel on Mushi. They should get at least 1 kill here. It should be BYB, but maybe not. The hook shot away. Can they chase him down? Again, no TP for 60 seconds. Forces himself out. Another hook shot in 6 seconds, and he is fine. Clockwork is able to get out again. Aghanim Scepter coming in huge, and they can't even find anything with that fight from Mineski.
Well, at least it was a save in terms of Mushi's life.
Oh, they smoked him immediately. I love this play. Smoke up immediately after you shrine.
I mean, you have silence. You don't really have any big cooldowns to worry about.
Oh, they should see that. All right, now you need to back up if you're Mineski. You should know something is up. The same exact thing happened opposite.
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah. So that was, I don't know why they did that there. They could have found a couple of kills.
They just infested, too, so they're still committing.
I mean, look at my Ninja. They're sitting around the shrine. They're like, if we take a fight around the shrine, we might be in an okay position. I don't know. That was a bit questionable to do that then, but it's fine either way. Bloodthorn is done now for the Weaver. And,
I like this Shiva's, too, for Mushi.
Yeah. He got it a little while ago.
It's a nice choice.
All right, we're at 42 minutes in, and high ground is not really that close to being taken. There's 3 tier 2 towers left, 2 for the Dire, 1 for the Radiant. And now, are they going to smoke up? Do they have one? No? I guess not. Oh, what did he steal? Burrow Strike, nice. Okay.
When looking to complete the final piece of the puzzle here in his Aghanim Scepter, he's holding a Shiva's Guard recipe. I have a feeling he won't finish that since Mushi bought it, so he'll probably end up selling that. The Aghanims will just be so good. Like, you already have so much mobility with the Blink and the Force Staff, but just making sure you have that ulti, because that's going to save Mushi no matter where he is.
This aggressive play, man, it's huge. We'll see if they can find BYB. He's the closest person. They're pinging him right now, and it looks like the Weaver is going to see him momentarily. He just used Hookshot as well. Blink Burrow comes out. Bloodthorn, and he dies so damn fast. Mushi will get that kill, and now they can maybe try to pressure this tier 2 tower mid again. James,
and look who it is.
Yeah. Who is it?
10 seconds till Roche.
Roche, I was going to say, yeah.
Oh, baby.
That's huge timing. And they're going to get this tier 2 for
TH
sure.
this time,
This tier 2 is 100% dead. Will they try to go high ground? The most difficult thing ever against a Tinker.
It's
Still,
actually going to be quite a bit of damage on this tower. There's a massive wave coming down bottom.
they have to
Yeah, they need to send someone back. Because that
if
tier 3
it
would
dies,
die.
yeah, that's huge.
He might still, honestly.
The Siege creep.
Careful.
Nah, it should be fine. It scared me, though, for sure.
One step at a time.
But, yeah, Roche is up. But, again, Clockwork respawning in 3 seconds. By the way, Ags for Kemuel. Deservedly so. He's had a great Rubik game.
Man, if he steals some Omni spells, that could be disastrous.
Yep. Not fun. Oh, man.
If you're this clock...
it upgrades the spell to Scepter level makes me so happy.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, what were you saying?
I was going to say, if you're this clock, though, like, if you can find this Dazzle or this Omni Knight, your job is done. That's the only thing I would say is that one of the problems is they don't really have a good secondary initiator, because if they had a... someone else who could jump in with the Lifestealer, they could have the Clockwork focusing on these supports in their back line, and then you have that other target who just, like, blink stunts. You, like, if their 4-roll was someone... I guess theoretically they could, like, blink lift with Rubik, and that might be enough damage. Especially now that he has Burrow Strike. That might be the play. Like, let Clockwork find the supports. Let him try and hold back this Omni and this Dazzle, because now that they have answers to the Global Silence, you need something else. So if Clockwork can actually hold them in place, and they're going to lose Mushi every time again.
Yeah. It's a tricky situation to be in for both teams, really. Get these last outer towers drop down for Execration. See if they can.
Time to start looking at some talents, I think, Mott.
Yeah, I think so, too. We're getting to that point.
Well, 25. Mushi, more people going back towards the 20% cooldown reduction these days. Not too often we see the whole Octarine Core, Searing Chains stuff, but potential Octarine Core would be disgustingly good for his current build. It helps everything an amazing amount, especially your Shiva's Guard, your Veil, even just your bots. Fantastic, but so does 20% cooldown reduction. So honestly, maybe just go that route. When you have a Lifestealer and stuff and the route's not that valuable, then I would definitely be looking towards 20% CD reduction this game. Might still end up with an Octarine Core, but it doesn't mean you have to go for the Searing Chains.
We'll wait and see. How close is he, by the way?
He's really close.
Oh, he's very close. Yeah, wow. I think we know what the Weaver will go when he hits 25, I would imagine.
Yep. Bootsless Weaver.
It's pretty insane how fast you can move.
God damn.
I was not expecting him to do that.
He got annihilated. There's just this gem sitting up here now. Rubik's just like waiting for his blink, like, oh yeah. Look at this gem. Hand it over, baby.
Yes. And then he burrows down to the low ground. Sick. All right. Adam is back up in 24 seconds. Pretty short respawn time for somebody like that. Of course, he has the minus 30 second respawn time for level 15 talent. so he'll be back up shortly. Roche is like, no, they've been right around this mid lane for like the longest time. That looks awful on stream because like the refracting writing is really weird.
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying.
But hookshot comes out, infests out. They have the repel on him. The abyssal comes through as well. Global comes in. The Lotus Orb is up. Wen taking a lot of damage. Burrow struck. He'll fall taken. They blow up him and the Dazzle as well. Now Bimbo trying to Shikuchi's way out. He's already used his BKB. Flares up. They should have hookshot ready. But whether or not they go for it, they shrine up instead. And now with those two dead, it leaves Roche wide open. See, that makes a big play. They know. Do they know that he's up here? They're pinging him. Flare will come out. Shikuchi coming through. I don't know. This is still pretty dangerous. I don't think they can test this, but I don't know. Maybe they find a good epicenter.
Well, there's no global. That is one thing. If they find the right timing, an epicenter could do a lot of work.
They found Bimbo. He has time lapse. He has to use it. Now that's down for 40 seconds. I'm pretty sure you don't go for this anymore.
Yeah, now it's getting a little questionable.
Man, they almost blew him up just with the two of those heroes. Yeah, they'll take Roche, Aegis, and Cheese this time around. Is it going to be enough? Oh, what a tight game. Back and forth. It is the Octarine, by the way. And he did go for the 20% cooldown reduction, so...
That's crazy. He just gets so much value out of everything.
This is cooldown on Shiva's guard. 18. It's pretty sick. 7-second blink cooldown. Also pretty sick. 13-second Eul's cooldown.
27-second bots. Like, you can actually like almost keep up with Tinker.
Yeah, he can slide up to Searing Chains so often. Rubik's dead. I think you need to leave. Mushi blinks in, but Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains found. BYB does get Glimmer caped up. Mushi doesn't have any detection. Hookshot away. Can they chase him down? Mighty Savior, he's out in the front too. Sleight of Fist, no Searing Chains coming from Mushi. He actually just misses them. He has another one in 3 seconds though. Swarm comes out. Dagon coming through. A lot of damage on Mushi. And they'll do it again. BKB comes out. Abyssal, but the Lotus Orb was up. And he gets the time lapse off in time. Buyback from the Rubik already though. The epicenter coming in. Bimbo man fighting, and they might get this Aegis here. That was crazy. He stole Guardian Angel. Oh my God. It's time to run. Man, he is Guardian Angel.
Aghanims.
Yes.
That's sick.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that's so good.
8-second duration global effects buildings.
It costs buyback though. To be fair,
It does. But that's almost worth it. If they want to fight off that, it's almost worth it. And they're trying to run with it now too. They're like, okay, we don't have Aegis, but we have GA ready to go. Global is back up. Epicenter is down. GA is down. It is time to go right now if you are Execration. This might be the best chance they get. Mushi's in the tree line. This is dangerous position for him. Kimil is so close to seeing him right now. They will find somebody else, though. It is going to be Mighty Savior. He gets Bloodthorned up still. GA is used. Mushi now getting away. They might just try to run here. Abyssal comes out. Can they bring Mushi down? Is it enough? The Hex comes through. There's the Global. They need to blow him away. They get Wen down. The hook shot is up. Can they kill Mushi? The Cog push back the Fade Bolt. It is there. And they will go to work now. The tier 3. Mushi has no buyback. He just bought the Octarine. Bloodthorn is up. Mighty Savior in some trouble. 9 needs to get himself away. Diffuse it up 2. He still might fall at the end. Time lapse comes back out from Bimbo just to get away. And with Mighty Savior that low in HP, I think they need it back. Oh, the Region Rune is up at top, though, which is nice. But
they're still holding, though. Shrine's now vulnerable, though.
I thought for sure they could have gotten Iraqs out of that, but there's so much damage there. The Bloodthorn doing so much work. Mighty Savior has to be so careful. They might go back.
They still have a full minute.
He's going Manta against this. Mighty Savior knows he needs to itemize against this silence.
Yeah, he needed something. And without Diffusal working anymore, it's either this or a BKB, so...
Yeah. One of the two. They will back up, they will push the wave in and decide to head out and say that's enough. At least the Tinker will.
Not very fun to buy a 51-minute Manta, though.
No, definitely not. I mean,
not
you don't want
the item that you want, but needs it.
He'll rage and... My God. AC Deso. See your range Rex later. Rage is back up in 6, but there's the Bloodthorn. But now that that's down, and he gets Lotus Orbed off, it's time to go. Pop the Rage, and full set of racks. Taken now. Finally, Execration will draw first blood when it comes to buildings. At least in buildings that are very important. And they will back up happy, successful, and ever so closer to their goal of getting into the playoffs for C Kappa.
Really glad they went back there. Just smart play. Back away. Make sure everyone's healed up. Take the shrine. Regroup. And then go back in and clean that one out, knowing that Ember's still not going to be back.
Man, Tinker will have refracted laser, Dagon. He's going to sell his bottle, I would imagine. Actually, do you keep your bottle on Tinker at this point in the game or no?
I mean, you can keep it for the whole...
You can put it in your backpack, I guess.
I am a little surprised, actually, that he still has it. But yeah, I mean, you would definitely just keep it in your stash, probably. You can do the whole switch it around.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You can just keep it in your backpack.
That's right, man. We're in a whole new world.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now you sell it to afford your point booster, though. What he's about to do.
Yes.
No. Hopefully you can farm that up right
what's
away.
What's his respawn time with 21 charges? Can you do that math, or is that asking too much?
Yeah, that's asking a lot. What is it? Each charge is it's times 3, right? Respawn time by 3.
I don't remember. Something like
64 seconds. His normal death time is 90, so 26 seconds.
That's insane.
Yeah,
still, yeah, that's nuts. So he won't need to buy back if he dies, I would imagine. Unless he dies, like, right as they're taking a fight in base, but I don't think he'll need to buy back. They've got everything they need, man. They've got everything. They've got the Manta now done for this this Lifestealer, which means that Bloodthorn is much less of an issue now. And they're cleaning up buildings. Agam's finally done for Adam on the Sand King, and they need something to happen here pretty soon for them. They got to go for the wraparound gank. They don't have a smoke, but they're just walking out kind of aggressively for some reason. Maybe wanting to save their shrine. But here goes Mighty Savior. He could just stay here now. As the rage is done, he's going to get Bloodthorned and just Manta it. Burrow strip, well, maybe not. Not if he gets burrowed. Dagon comes out, but Bimbo does not want to have to use his time-lapse. Instead, he'll just shrine up. Manta pops, send the illusions in.
And he's been holding that Bloodthorn this whole time, too, so...
Yeah.
It means he has the rage.
Shiva's Guard, Mushi jumping it aggressively. Epicenter comes out. Good Burrow Strike. The Guardian Angel has been used. Global comes out. Burrow Strike stolen. Now the Abyssal Blade. Can they find the damage onto Bimbo? But no, they're locking down this Lifestealer so well. The Dagon comes out. The Refracted Laser owning, though. Not enough damage to get too many kills. James trying to get his march off rearming. He's got more lasers coming in. Dagon's up. The laser's available. James is owning. Gets a triple kill. And he actually destroys everybody. The only survivor is going to be Wen. And he'll find him too. Ultra kill for James. What a fight. Holy shit.
Damn, dude. That was like, he was so low on the Tinker, too. Like, he was kind of in trouble. Just running low on mana, running low on HP, too. But he, best defense, good offense. Kills 4 people.
I mean, they were all so low, and then he just jumped in, and that laser that zapped them all down was huge. The unfortunate thing is they do not have the Lifestealer, which makes pushing this extraordinarily difficult. And there is a Weaver and Sand King both up. They really want this melee racks. The Burrow Strike will come out, hit onto 2. Jump in telekinesis, but the Tinker about to fall. Bloodthorn. Lotus Storm gets off in time, but he will still get the kill. The Hex is up. They will get the Sand King. A mad fight breaking out. Winter G and BYB, they might want to pick up the gem and just back at this point. Bimbo is not going to chase, and they do get that Tinker. He is up in 11 seconds, and he still has 17 Bloodstone charges. But that is a lot going the way of Bimbo for Mineski. What should they get out of that?
Yeah, that is absolutely massive, but Tinker's back. So the 3 of them will now again mount the high ground. Going to be a little bit quicker with the Lotus Orb of the Scythe, and, well, it'll be the Scythe.
They're going to find this kill. They'll get Ninja Boogie. Bimbo, can he get out in time? The cock push kills him. Dead for 2 minutes. BYB finding the pickoff they need to secure this game. Everybody down for another 10 seconds at least. And they'll hold on. They won't call GG yet, but it's getting to that point, Trent.
Yeah, I mean, I said I favored Mineski's draft, and the players, the way they've been playing today, and I didn't think that the clock would be enough unless this guy went insane. And
he went insane.
Went absolutely insane.
Abyssal comes out, Shrine is there, Mushi gets hexed up, and that is a dead Mushi again for 98 seconds. There are 2 big cores down for about 90 seconds apiece, and Mega Creeps will come out, and that looks to be it for Mineski's chances here in Kappa Season 4. GG is calling an Execration. They come all the way back from the bottom of the group. They force the tiebreaker, and they secure themselves a playoff spot in a match against Warriors Gaming Unity, Trent.
Wow. Celebratory Global Silence thrown out, well-deserved. BYB played unbelievably well on his Axe in Game 1 and his Clockwork in Game 3. That is just on a whole other level. I can't believe that.
Let's take a look at BYB. He has level 25, 7-4, and 17, GPM of 466. Below average for him in this game, which is kind of incredible. But he played pretty damn well. So BYB crushing it, let me tell you. Did really good stuff here this game. And really everybody from Execration. Kimmy had some amazing plays. Tinker played very well. Everybody had a great game, I think, from Execration, Trent.
Wow. So that sends him in to the playoffs, and we bid farewell to Mineski. So
Yeah.
the new squad. They were missing KYXY today, which is unfortunate. I'm sure. Would have preferred to have him rather than having to use a stand-in. But Wen did the best that he could. Thought he played well in the Omni Night in the last game, but not enough to take it on home here.
Yeah, a bit rough stuff you mentioned. Yeah, KYX not being there, but still though, very well played series. Mineski, I think, would love to have another shot at it, but they'll be done for Kappa Season 4, which gives us our playoffs. It is going to be, I believe, Happy Feet versus High Ground, and then WG Unity versus this team, Execration. So really good stuff. Very excited to see what we can have here in the future. We'll keep you updated and when, of course, the playoff bracket times are set, and we'll have those started, and hopefully you can see Trent and I for more casts for the playoffs. Again, it's 2 semifinal games into the grand finals and also a third-place decider, but should be a lot of fun once we get into the playoffs. Trent, any closing thoughts before we head out of here?
No, just looking forward to more SCA Kappa, and as you said, Betway later.
Yes, Betway starts at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, which is about, I think, 7 o'clock p.m. CEST. So definitely check that out. Highly recommend you guys watch it. It is going to be Empire versus Cloud9, so stay tuned for that in a couple of hours. In about 2.5 hours, we'll start our pre-show. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.